What's happening, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and again I'm going to be looking at memes that I see on social media and just talk a little bit about it. Now today's one, although it's quite humorous, has a very deep meaning, so I'll pop it on the screen for you just now. It's basically, if Tom killed Jerry, the show would be over. Now, what does that actually mean? Basically, it's a reiteration of don't do something to shoot yourself in the foot. Now, let's expand on that a little bit. You may have heard people talking about pharmaceutical companies and the fact that they know the cure for cancer. That was found back in the days. But they can make more money treating someone rather than curing them forever, because then they would lose money. So the job of a pharmaceutical company is to make products and medicine to heal you in the short term, ideally keep you coming back for more of that drug or medicine, whatever it may be, to keep you basically in the loop and paying as a customer. Whereas if they just cured you first time round, you would not be coming back. In a way, they've shot themselves in the foot by giving the general public a cure for something. Now, we can also talk about politicians. Now, if politicians actually fixed our problems, then there would be no other problems for them to actually fix. So they would be voted out, they wouldn't be in power, they wouldn't be receiving a salary, etc, etc. So, if you look at the Tom and Jerry cartoon, which is a famous cartoon that's been running for 50, 60, 70 years, I believe. The premise of the story or each episode is Tom is a cat and his natural enemy is Jerry, the mouse. And in every episode, Tom is trying to get rid of Jerry, basically. And he tries various attempts and various different methods in each episode. And it's quite funny. Because first of all, naturally, a cat and mouse, and then turn it into a cartoon. And the fact that there's never really any dialogue, it suits people of all ages and globally as well, people that don't actually speak English, etc. Anyways, if they started that cartoon, episode 1, Tom and Jerry, and Tom killed Jerry in the first episode, then there would be nothing for them to actually put out in future episodes, because the goal has been achieved. Tom has killed Jerry, the show's over, there's not really much more to it. Now, you wonder why I'm rambling on and why I'm bringing this up on a finance channel. Well, I'm actually speaking to those that chase debt and think that debt is good for them. And they don't think, they have that mindset that they won't get rid of their mortgage. They're going to be stuck with credit cards forever. And they're going to be stuck with that car finance payment forever as well. So why do I bring that up? Now, looking at this meme, if Tom kills Jerry, the show would be over. Let's look at a bank. A bank is there to make money. The only way it makes money is through interest. It makes small fees by selling you products and credit cards and all that sort of stuff as well. But their main source of income is the interest that they charge you as a consumer. So, for example, you want to buy a house, it's £100,000. You borrow £100,000, you repay that back to the bank, but you're also paying a little bit of interest on top of that every month. That's your interest payment, and that's how they make money. Now, if a bank actually helped you get out of debt, they wouldn't last very long. They would have to shut their doors. So people need to remember that when they take out a credit card or when they take out any financial product, whether it be a mortgage or a car finance payment or whatever it may be, and they get into debt, in a way they're shooting themselves in the foot. Save up cash for it and buy the product if you can afford it. If you can't, don't get into debt for it, because the bank's not there to help you, it's there to make money off you. Their furniture, their buildings, their staff rooms even, and the furniture in the staff rooms are 100 times better than your house. These banks make a lot of money by keeping you in debt. So if you've got a mortgage payment, look to overpay your mortgage and get rid of the debt as soon as possible, because when you make an overpayment, that part which is an overpayment is completely interest free. The bank is not making any money from you in that sense. If you've got a credit card, pay off the credit card as soon as possible, cut it up, get rid of it, use cash or use a debit card. If you've got any sort of debt or anything that you want to take out on credit, try and avoid it, because remember, if you look at finances in that way, you may think a bank's there to help you, a bank will give you that funding, whatever. The bank isn't kind, they're not doing it for free, they're doing it because they need to make money. And the only way they can make money is by keeping you in debt. So that's why a credit card, for example, is dangerously marketed to everyone and anyone. Car finance payment, they've made it very, very easy for young sort of new drivers, 18, 19, to lease a 100 grand car, a 50 grand car, a 70 grand car. The interest payments will be high, and usually they don't have any money for a deposit. However, from a financial aspect, I actually found this meme fairly funny at the start, but actually makes a lot of sense that a lot of these guys just want to keep the show going. If pharmaceutical companies cured you, they would shut their doors and you would no longer be a customer. If banks actually helped you get out of debt and said, we can help you buy a house, how much is it that you want to borrow? Here you go, just repay us it back every month, that's fine, without any interest. Then they would need to close their doors as well, and they wouldn't have buildings that cover the skyline of many of the major cities. So, although a very funny meme, it's actually a very interesting one when you actually put it on its head and you think about what it actually means. And the lesson we learn from that is, guys, stay out of debt. I understand some people use banks to get a credit card or to get a car payment or to get a house or whatever. That's fine, no issues with that. A lot of people do it, I did it. But once you get that product that's tied to an interest rate, that's tied to a long 5-year lease or a 30-year mortgage or whatever it may be, your aim should be to get out of that cycle as soon as possible. Make overpayments, work a second job, save up, throw some cash at the principal to get rid of that loan. And once you're rid of that loan, you're basically not giving the bank any money, and it frees you up and gives you that financial independence. So again, thanks for watching. Short video, but I did find it funny. And again, if you like these videos, then definitely comment, like and subscribe, because I do enjoy making these videos, and even better if I know that there's people watching and they enjoy the content or they learn something from it. But thanks for watching.